Have you ever wondered if there could be too much of a good thing, like being overly generous and compassionate? In a world that encourages kindness and selflessness, what happens when our altruism goes too far? Welcome to Growth Matters, where we explore the depths of human growth and wisdom. Picture this: you're a genuinely kind soul, always ready to lend a hand or an ear to anyone in need. You've embraced the idea that giving is better than receiving, and your heart is full of compassion. However, as time goes on, you notice something unsettling happening. Your acts of generosity seem to be breeding unrealistic expectations in those around you. They assume you can handle everything, even their own responsibilities. And when you need assistance in return, you're met with disappointment. So, what's going on here? Is there such a thing as being too good? Today, we'll delve into 8 consequences of excessive kindness and introduce 4 Stoic strategies to prevent others from taking advantage of your benevolence. Without any more delay, let's proceed to the number 1 on our list: unrealistic expectations. The Stoics emphasize the need to accept circumstances as they are and not base our happiness on the actions of others. By giving without expecting much in return, you not only avoid disappointment, but also practice emotional detachment, leading to greater peace of mind. However, it's essential to delve deeper into the dynamics of unrealistic expectations. Imagine this scenario. You've always been the go-to person in your circle, the one who never hesitates to lend a helping hand, even when it means sacrificing your own needs. Over time, you've set a precedent. People have come to rely on your unwavering support. It's not long before they begin taking it for granted that you can handle everything in their lives, even when it comes at the cost of your own well-being. The truth is that your expectations of reciprocity may not always be met, and this can lead to a myriad of negative emotions. As you exhaust yourself physically and emotionally by constantly giving, you may begin to feel a sense of bad mood, fatigue, frustration, and ultimately, disappointment. These emotions can weigh heavily on your psyche and overall mental health. However, let's consider an alternative perspective. If we approach this situation with dispassion, we realize that people aren't necessarily failing us. Instead, they are doing precisely what we should be doing, taking care of their own responsibilities. It's important to understand that in life, everyone has their own journey and challenges to face. When you give without expecting too much in return, you align yourself with the Stoic principle of accepting things as they are. In doing so, you not only spare yourself from the negative emotional toll of unrealistic expectations, but also cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace. Remember, true generosity comes from the heart, and it should not be tethered to the chains of expectation. Number 2, people only expect more. Let me share a story that vividly illustrates how excessive generosity can lead to escalating expectations. Meet Sarah, a woman known for her boundless kindness. She'd go above and beyond to help anyone in need. Sarah's journey into the world of excessive giving began when her friend Lisa asked for a small favor: a ride to the airport. Sarah gladly obliged, considering it a simple act of friendship. However, this favor quickly became a regular occurrence. Lisa, knowing Sarah's willingness to help, began relying on her for airport drop-offs and pickups without a second thought. As time went on, Lisa's expectations grew. She started asking Sarah to run errands for her, then to watch her pet when she traveled, and eventually even requested financial assistance. Sarah's inability to say no had created a pattern Lisa came to expect. Sarah had unwittingly transformed from a friend into a reliable, albeit exhausted, personal assistant. The lesson here is clear. When we give without setting boundaries, people can easily take advantage of our kindness. They come to rely on us, and the more we give, the more they expect. It's not about refusing help altogether. It's about maintaining a healthy balance and ensuring that our generosity doesn't become an open invitation for others to pile on their responsibilities. In our journey to explore the consequences of excessive kindness, remember that setting boundaries is a form of self-respect and a path to maintaining harmonious relationships. Number 3. Trampled priorities. Imagine this scenario. You're constantly juggling multiple responsibilities, both personal and for others. Your days become a relentless cycle of accommodating other people's needs while neglecting your own. At first, it might seem noble and virtuous, but gradually you notice the toll it takes on your well-being. As the days pass, you find yourself spending less and less time on the things that truly matter to you. Perhaps it's a personal project, a hobby, or simply moments of solitude that rejuvenate your spirit. These essential aspects of self-care start slipping through the cracks, buried under the weight of your constant giving. Slowly, you begin to experience a sense of isolation and frustration. The activities that once brought you joy and fulfillment are replaced by a relentless stream of obligations to others. This feeling of being overwhelmed by your commitments can erode your authenticity and leave you questioning your own priorities. In this state, it's vital to recognize the importance of self-care and personal priorities. Stoicism reminds us that we should live in harmony with reason and virtue, setting boundaries to maintain balance in our lives. By doing so, we can ensure that we not only continue to help others, but also nurture our own well-being and authenticity. Number 4. Seen as weak. The Stoics encourage us to cultivate inner strength and self-control. When you don't set boundaries, you can be perceived as weak, and people may dump their responsibilities on you. Saying no is a powerful act of self-respect. When you consistently accommodate others without setting clear boundaries, you may inadvertently convey that you lack assertiveness or self-respect. People may begin to perceive you as someone who can be easily manipulated or taken advantage of. This perception can have a ripple effect, both in your personal and professional life. In personal relationships, friends or family might rely on your unwavering support without considering your own needs and feelings. In the workplace, colleagues may delegate their tasks to you, assuming you won't refuse. The danger lies in losing your agency, allowing others to dictate the terms of your interactions. It's essential to remember that practicing self-control and asserting your boundaries isn't a sign of selfishness. Rather, it's an assertion of your self-worth. By doing so, you not only earn respect, but also foster healthier, more equitable relationships built on mutual understanding and consideration. Number 5. Attracting but people. Excessive generosity can inadvertently lead to attracting individuals who exhibit a "what have you done for me lately" attitude. They might only reach out when they need something, be it a favor, a loan, or a listening ear. This pattern can be disheartening, especially if you've invested time and effort in cultivating these relationships. As a genuinely kind person, it's natural to want to help those in need. However, it's crucial to recognize when these relationships become one-sided and imbalanced. When people exclude you from social activities unless they require something from you, it can leave you feeling used and undervalued. Stoicism teaches us the importance of discernment and wise judgment in our interactions. It's essential to differentiate between those who genuinely appreciate your kindness and those who only seek to exploit it. By identifying these patterns, you can take steps to establish healthier boundaries and foster more mutually respectful relationships in your life. Remember, your kindness should be appreciated, not taken for granted. Number 5. Attracting but people. Excessive generosity can inadvertently lead to attracting individuals who exhibit a "what have you done for me lately" attitude. They might only reach out when they need something, be it a favor, a loan, or a listening ear. This pattern can be disheartening, especially if you've invested time and effort in cultivating these relationships. As a genuinely kind person, it's natural to want to help those in need. However, it's crucial to recognize when these relationships become one-sided and imbalanced. When people exclude you from social activities unless they require something from you, it can leave you feeling used and undervalued. Stoicism teaches us the importance of discernment and wise judgment in our interactions. It's essential to differentiate between those who genuinely appreciate your kindness and those who only seek to exploit it. By identifying these patterns, you can take steps to establish healthier boundaries and foster more mutually respectful relationships in your life. Remember, your kindness should be appreciated, not taken for granted. 7. Falling into addiction. When you give excessively, it can create a sense of scarcity in your life, potentially leading to addictive behaviors. Listen to those who care about you if they raise concerns. Excessive giving can indeed create a void in your life, as your time, energy, and resources are constantly poured into others, leaving little for yourself. This feeling of emptiness and a constant need to fulfill others' needs can become a fertile ground for addictive behaviors to take root. You may find yourself seeking solace in substances, such as alcohol or food, to numb the emotional exhaustion that comes with boundless generosity. It's not uncommon to turn to addictive habits as a coping mechanism, attempting to fill the void left by neglecting your own well-being. This is why it's crucial to heed the concerns of those who care about you. They often see changes in your behavior and well-being that you might overlook. Their observations can serve as a valuable wake-up call, helping you recognize and address any potential addictive patterns that may have emerged. 8. Raising suspicions. When you genuinely embrace kindness and altruism, it can sometimes raise suspicions in others. Your unwavering dedication to helping may leave them wondering if you have hidden motives or ulterior intentions. This paradox is a testament to the rarity of true altruism in a world where skepticism often prevails. Stoicism, however, teaches us that our actions should be guided by virtue and reason, regardless of how they are perceived by others. Instead of being deterred by suspicions, a Stoic would remain steadfast in their commitment to doing what is right and just. They understand that the purity of their intentions will eventually shine through, dispelling any doubts others may harbor. In essence, Stoicism encourages us to be resilient in our pursuit of goodness, even in the face of skepticism. By acting with unwavering integrity and genuine kindness, we can gradually win the trust and admiration of those around us, proving that true virtue is its own reward. Let's now explore 4 strategies to avoid being taken advantage of. 1. Listen to your feelings. Self-awareness is crucial. If you feel drained or used after helping someone, it's essential to acknowledge your feelings and adjust your approach. 2. Lose the fear of no. Saying no when necessary is an act of self-control. It's a way to protect your time and energy. Practice saying it calmly and confidently. 3. Prioritize yourself. Set aside time for self-care and make it non-negotiable. Your well-being should come first. 4. Identify energy vampires. Recognize relationships that drain your energy and distance yourself from them. Surround yourself with positive influences. In conclusion, the Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of finding balance in our acts of kindness. Being too generous can lead to unexpected consequences, but by implementing Stoic strategies, we can protect ourselves from being taken advantage of while still embracing the beauty of generosity. Remember, every small step towards self-improvement matters. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Together we can break the mold and find harmony in our pursuit of growth and wisdom.